Welcome to the Users, Roles, and Alerts tutorial video. This video covers how to set up users and passwords, roles, and alerts. A user is required to sign into admin.safesitecheckin.com. Each user is identified by their email address and password. When using the sign-on page, there are two different paths that the user will take based on their role. Roles define what a given user can see and do in the SafeSite Check-in app. There are three different roles in the application. Administrators, who have complete access to see all site activity and create and edit sites and other users. Supervisors, who can see real-time event history activity for a specific list of sites. Examples of users defined as supervisors range from supervisors, safety officers, project managers, business owners, property owners, managers, or agents. And the host role, who can also be assigned one or more sites. Users that can check in must select from the hosts that are assigned to a site. Let's get started by entering the app.safesitecheckin.com address into the web browser. Users defined as supervisors and hosts see app pages, which are designed for mobile phones to view their site activity. Administrators see app pages, which are defined for laptops and tablets. I sign in as an administrator to create a new user for the 1764 site that was created during the Managing Sites tutorial video. I see from the Sites page that there are currently no supervisors for the site. Currently, only administrators can see the site. The Users page also shows site assignments. I could assign the site to an existing supervisor, but in this case, I need to add a new user to supervise the site. I use the Add User button to add the user to the app. Or I set up the user to receive email alerts for denied site check-ins and select the 1764 site. I use the Save button to save my work. You'll see a spinner on the button while the app verifies the new user information. You then see the new user in the Users page. When the user is saved, an email message is sent for verification. The user must follow the instructions in order to access the SafeSite Check-in app. After verification, the user must provide their own password. The page lets the user unmask their password to ensure they're typing in their information correctly. Note that if the user doesn't set their password within 60 minutes, the link will expire. If this happens, the user can still reset their password by just signing into the app and then selecting the Change My Password link. When the user signs into the app, they will see a list of their sites. Selecting a site lets the user see the event log. The user can also check into the site. To verify that the email is working correctly, a denied check-in should be created. By answering yes to one of the standard health questions, the app will create a denied check-in event. When a visitor is denied access to a site, all users that have access to the site and have email alerts set should receive the email alert, which provides detailed information about the visitor based on the contact information they provided. Finally, let's take a look at the host role. The host role is designed to require a site visitor to specify who they are there to see or notify upon site arrival. I'll create a new user and assign her as the host for the 1764 site. When I enable alerts, Mary will receive an email when the site visitor selects Mary from the check-in host list. I test the new user setup by checking into the 1764 site. You can see that the user must select a host since there is at least one host defined. Mary is selected for the user since she is the only host. If more than one host is set up for the site, then the user should be able to select one or more hosts. Once the user checks in, Mary will receive an email alert when the user is granted or denied access. Text alert messages are sent from the following phone number. SafeSite Check-in strongly recommends that you always test the alerts whenever a new alert setting is defined for any user. This ensures that alerts are indeed sent as expected when an at-risk visitor attempts to enter a site. This concludes our tutorial. If you have any questions or issues with your site or user setup, please email the SafeSite Check-in product team at support@safesitecheckin.com.